Hey guys, so they finally released the DLC packs for WWE 2K25, and for the most part, they did not disappoint. So now, I had done a video about 3 days ago or so, where I went through all the different teaser videos that were dropped for this game, and where they kind of hinted at who could possibly be in the DLC packs, and a lot of them that I saw, they weren't in the packs. Some were surprises, and I personally thought that they were going to drop a TNA pack. They did not, which honestly I think they should have. My initial packs that I thought they were going to come out with for this game was a TNA pack, a female division NXT pack, and an Attitude Era pack. So let's dive into the DLCs, starting with the first pack. We have a New Wave pack. Now, this one will be the first to drop, and it will come out in May, and I'm pretty much going to be playing all of these characters. So we have the Modus Ginny Machine Guns, Alex Shelley, and Chris Sabin. We have Julia and Stephanie Vaquer. So Stephanie Vaquer and Julia were the two I wanted to play from the get-go, and we definitely saw them teased in the first, all four of them were teased in the first, basically, DLC trailer they dropped. So, they were there. There's also supposed to be a special celebrity guest in this pack. I'm thinking it probably will be Sexy Red, being that, you know, she was on NXT, Stephanie Vaquer, Julia, they're NXT. There's a lot of NXT stars in this pack, and I would assume that it will be her. So, yeah, I'm going Sexy Red for that celebrity guest. For the second pack that we have, it's a Dunk and Destruction pack. This makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever, and I don't think anyone asked for this, to be honest. So one wrestler in this pack, though, that I do think is pretty cool is Abyss. We've never gotten Abyss. That also leads me to think, okay, then why didn't they do a TNA pack to begin with? Because, you know, Abyss was in TNA many years ago. And I thought about him originally when I thought maybe they would put a TNA pack in here. I was like, oh, maybe what if they would take some stars from, you know, when it first started, back in the early 2000s. And, yeah, Abyss, we're getting Abyss, which is pretty cool. We're also getting Great Khali. I was never a big fan of Great Khali. Yeah, I really don't care about this pack whatsoever. The next, we have 3 NBA stars, hence the Dunk and Destruction. I don't know who asked for basketball players to be put into this game. Not something that I'm interested in, because I don't even think that these are going to be like legends. They're probably going to be players that are currently in the NBA, and I would hope at least that they're players that have been seen in WWE, because otherwise, why are we doing this? Like, it does not make any sense. But yeah, that pack will be dropping in June. And then we have our third pack, which is the Fearless pack. Now, this one, we got some bangers in here. Starting with Bull Nakano, which I believe this is the first ever WWE 2K game that she's in, which is pretty cool. We have Jordan Grace, which, again, I'm pretty sure we all knew she was going to be in this game. They teased her. We saw it. Thought she would be in a TNA pack, though, but, again, there is no TNA pack. And we have New Jack. Now, he was teased in the trailers they dropped. I just thought, okay, the bandana might have been Chavo Guerrero. I really did not think that they would have put New Jack in this game. But honestly, I'm pretty hyped to play as New Jack. I think that's crazy and like awesome they actually put him in there. So, we have New Jack. Who else did we get in this pack? Penta. We have Penta. Which, again, we saw him in the teaser trailer. We knew Penta was going to be put in this. And then we have another celebrity guest. For this one, Fearless pack, since they did put well, no, they didn't put Sexy Red. I think Sexy Red is in there. So, one of the teaser trailers, they had Sexy and then Jake. I'm thinking if the other one is Sexy Red, this pack might be Jake Paul. Logan Paul's brother. It makes sense. Put him in a Fearless pack. You know, boxer, fighter, Jake Paul. Yeah, this pack will be dropping in July. On to our fourth pack, my favorite pack of all of them, the Attitude Era pack. So I was right about the Attitude Era. They did do an Attitude Era pack. Attitude Era is by far my favorite era. That is when I started watching wrestling. Majority of my favorite wrestlers are from the Attitude Era. And bangers in this pack right here. Billy Gunn and Road Dogg, which is awesome. I did not think that they'd actually be able to put Billy Gunn in because he is on AEW. But that's really cool that they did. I'm assuming they're going to be New Age. Well, yeah, it's the New Age Outlaws, obviously. Maybe they'll also do the DX attire. Who knows? We also have Victoria, which is awesome. She was definitely one of my faves from the Attitude Era. We have her. We have Mark Henry. And being that it's the Attitude Era, I hope they do put him in when he was doing the sexual chocolate gimmick, because that would make the most sense being that it's the Attitude Era. But they'll probably put different versions of him, I would assume, as well. And we have D'Lo Brown, which the European champion was a teaser for him. He's held the belt the most time, so D'Lo Brown. And the Attitude Era pack drops in September, which honestly kind of sucks because I really wish we were getting these wrestlers sooner in the year. But we'll have to wait till September for them. Now, last but not least, we have Saturday night's main event. We have Jesse the Body Ventura. We have Junkyard Dog. We have Sid Justice. And we have Tito Santana. And we have Paul Orndorff, Mr. Wonderful. Now again, for teaser trailer, pretty much saw all of these coming. Mr. Wonderful was the number one that I was kind of stumped on in the teaser trailer. Thank you, D. Henderson, for pointing that out there in the comment section of my last vid. Would have never guessed Paul Orndorff. But yeah, so another pretty stacked pack. That was definitely not my generation of wrestling, but you know, when I get into something, I always go back and look up the history of it, and I've definitely seen matches with every single one of them, and I look forward to playing with all of those superstars. So yeah, out of all of these packs, I really think the second one, just Duncan Destruction, is just a terrible pack. I'm sorry, nobody asked for that. Other than Abyss, I really don't care about the rest of the pack. And again, if they were gonna put Abyss, I think they should have just done a TNA pack. And I hope maybe they still do a TNA pack, and they're gonna do like a surprise. Oh, there's 6 DLCs this time, because also Joe Hendry has not been announced unless they put him as one of the special celebrity guests. I mean, you never know. Believe in Joe Hendry. But yeah, they definitely teased him, because I know for sure that I saw a Joe Hendry shirt in one of those teaser trailers. So yeah, that kind of shocked me. I definitely thought that in the TNA pack we were going to see Joe Hendry, the Hardys. I thought Jordan Grace might be part of that pack as well. And I was thinking maybe we would get somebody from when it first started around, like Abyss or somebody like that. Well, I'm glad we did get Abyss, because that is pretty cool. But yeah, so all in all, I think we are getting some awesome wrestlers here. But another thing too, in the Attitude Era, there are so many other wrestlers I would have also liked to see inputted here. Jacqueline, I thought Jacqueline would have been really cool, because we haven't seen her in a while in one of these games. And yeah, I was kind of hoping maybe they would put 2 females from the Attitude Era, and I was kind of hoping for Jacqueline along with Victoria. I am hyped for Victoria. But yeah, all in all, I think we have great, for the most part, great DLC packs here. And I'm still pulling for that TNA pack to somehow weasel its way in there, or Joe Hendry to pop up with one of those celebrity guests, you know. But alright, guys, let me know what you thought of the DLC packs. What's your favorite? What's your least favorite? Although I have a feeling pretty much majority is gonna say number 2 as the least favorite. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below.